Hello there, Wipper here, and once again, welcome back to another GTA 5 mod showcase. And I know guys, it's been a long time since my last video, despite the fact that 2 months ago, I said there'd be no more long breaks and I'll be uploading 5 videos a week. And you can see how well that actually turned out. But yeah, so there are a few reasons for this, but they're not very good reasons. But I'll be talking about that a bit later on in the video. For now, I'm just going to start off by showing the mods I want to show you in this video. So you may notice that I'm currently not in the normal GTA 5 map, it's quite clear. This is a completely different map, and that's thanks to something called 5 Reborn, which if you've heard of 5M, which was a multiplayer mod for GTA 5, which was released ages ago, they got shut down by Take-Two, I think it was, because they weren't happy with it competing with the normal GTA 5 multiplayer or whatever. Well, now it's back in the form of 5 Reborn, and finally that means you can use modded multiplayer servers with custom maps on, and it's just great, because the only reason I used to use it was to load custom maps like this one in the game and just mess around with them with different cars. And today I've got a GoKart map. It's actually just called a GoKart track, it's not got any special name, and if I just go into no clip mode and fly up a bit, you can see this is basically the track layout that we've got. There's a few different routes you can take around this circuit. So you've got this different section here, and wow, that's my shoulder right in the way. So you've got that section there, which is kind of tight and intricate, which is great to drift around. And then you've got this one long corner here, which is also amazing to drift around. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Let's just go back down to Earth. Wow, okay. And disable no clip. Whoa, okay, I wasn't as close to the ground as I thought I was. And where did I put my car? There it is. So the car we're going to be driving for this video is this rather nice 1992 Toyota Supra Turbo. Yeah, it's not the famous Toyota Supra that everyone knows, which is the later model. It's the one before that, and I really like the look of this one. I just love the appearance of old cars. It just looks so nice. And this is what we're going to be driving. So let's just hop inside. And it is quite a nice model. It's fully detailed. The speedometer and the tachometer work. Everything works. Let's just hop inside. You can see we've got the speedometer and tachometer fully working inside, and it's also got some performance parts that you can install. So if I go to the modifications menu here, I can show you a few of them. So we've got the spoilers here. We've got 2 options for this. Let's start with the first one. They're both quite low level spoilers. There's nothing huge that ruins the appearance of the car, so that's pretty nice. We've got that one, and I think I prefer this one with this central support there. And the brake light. Didn't notice that before, but there is one. And the next options we've got the front bumper. We've got 2 options here. This first one and the second one. I'm not really a fan of either of these. I like the stock look of the car, but we're going to put some of these on. We may as well. So we're going to use that front bumper, I think. As for the side skirts, there's only one option there, which matches the front bumper perfectly. Let's go on to the exhaust options now. And this actually changes the rear bumper, not just the exhaust. So we've got the first one here, which doesn't really match the body kit we've currently got on, and then we've got this one which does, but I'm not really a fan of that one. Yeah, I think I prefer this one in terms of style, but it doesn't really match the rest of the kit I've got equipped right now, so we're gonna have to go for that one, despite the fact that I don't like it. And grille options, I think this is just a roll cage. Yeah, it is. So the grille is the roll cage inside, gonna need that, and we've got some hood options as well. That just adds like a carbon fiber strip in the center. Then we've got a carbon fiber strip with some sponsors. And finally we've got a full carbon fiber hood, which I think I'm going to equip because I quite like that. Roof options, I think this just changes the sunroof. Yep, so we can add a sunroof or we can just keep it metal. And that's about it for the customization options. One thing I have noticed with this car though is if you go to the wheel categories, you can't actually change the wheels of these things. It just stays the default. No matter what I press, default wheels. So we're going to have to deal with these old style 90s rims, which are quite ugly, but they do kind of match the car considering it's quite an old car, so we're going to leave that alone. Yeah, and we can change the colour of the car as well, see what we've got going on here. I think the primary colour is the main body of the car, so I think I'm going to go lime green for this because it's going to stand out. It's not the best looking thing, but I'm going to make it stand out. We're going to ruin this car pretty much. Look at that. Bright lime green. And secondary colour, we've got like this little paint strip along the side, you can see there, which is currently black. But I can change the colour of this. Yellow? Yeah, we'll go with yellow. It looks a bit weird. I mean, I have kind of ruined this car. I really don't like modifying old cars. I like to keep them pretty much stock, but this will have to do. just to show off the kind of modifications you can add to the car. So let's make our way out onto the track now and see what we can do in this car. I don't think I've mentioned it in any videos before, but I actually use the keyboard to drift, which may surprise some of you, and it's a bit weird. I mean, you'd expect that you'd use a controller because you'd have more precise control over the throttle, which you don't really get with a keyboard because it's either on or off, 100% throttle or 0% throttle. And of course with the controller you can use different amounts, which you'd think with drifting would be very useful. But I find it a lot easier and a lot more precise to drift with a keyboard. Don't know why, and that's a nice tight hairpin turn there. I like that. This is kind of a technical section, so it's quite slow speed and you have to be very good with the transitions, which I didn't quite get right that time around. We'll have to try that again. But when I do normal racing games, I use a controller. But for GTA 5, I just find the keyboard is better for this kind of thing. Which you're probably going to disagree with me on. Yeah. As you can see, you can still drift with the keyboard perfectly fine. And that was a very nice final corner. Managed to prolong the drift through both corners there. And we're coming back round to the starting line again. Now this lap, we're going to do a serious lap. We're going to see how well we can do. So going to the first corner, we need to slow down a bit because we took way too much speed in the first lap. That's quite nice. We could have been closer to that inner curb, but still turned out pretty nicely. This corner isn't really a corner, and it's quite difficult to know how much angle to put on there, but seemed to work out. And are we going to be able to go around this hairpin nicely? Yeah, look at that. That was great. And then we're coming up to another sharp hairpin to the left here. Go around there. Oh, that was nice. And now we've got this tight section. Slow section, transition nicely between those drifts, and back onto the main track now. That was much better than the previous lap, I think. Through here, slight downhill section, take this turn off, and now we've got a very, very long left turn. I don't think I took this last lap for some reason, but look at this. You can prolong this drift all the way through this section, and it's just the best thing. Look at that. Amazing, I love that corner. Longest corner on the track by far. And again, now into the final section of the lap. And again, lovely last corner. Transition through here, avoid the post on the inside, that was very close. Cutting it very close there. And past the start-finish line. I would have liked to be able to use the Rockstar editor to like record me drifting around this track and get some nice camera angles and stuff like that. But sadly, it doesn't work with 5 Reborn, which I'm presuming is directly linked to the fact that you can run custom maps, and I'm not sure the Rockstar editor would be able to handle custom maps. It's only meant to be used with the default GTA 5 map, so that's probably why it doesn't work, but it is a pain, which means the only way you can get nice, like, wide-angle shots of the cars drifting around this track is to drive in cinematic mode like this, which is quite challenging. I'll be amazed if any of you can drift with these constantly changing camera angles. It's not the best. Oh, it's very difficult. You have to be very skilled to be able to drift with these camera angles changing all the damn time. That wasn't too bad. Looked quite nice. Through here. No, I'm going to crash. Oh, straight into a post and then straight into the tyre barrier. Yeah, that's not the easiest thing to do at all, is it? Oh dear. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you about this map mod. I've shown you the different routes and it's a very nice drift track. There are a few other cool maps I want to show you in the future as well, but they are all drift maps, so I don't know if you guys want to see me like drifting down those tracks, because I know it can be quite boring to just watch someone drifting for ages. With drifting, it's more fun to actually do it in GTA 5 than it is to watch it, so I'm always mindful of that fact. I don't really want to be uploading like 20-minute videos of me just drifting down a really long toge track. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, really. But if you do want to see that, let me know in the comments, but I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, now I'm going to actually move on to talking about some stuff about the channel. So if you're not a subscriber, or you're a subscriber that doesn't care about me, which is fair enough, I mean, why would you? Then you may want to just exit the video now, because this is all going to be like channel-related stuff, which you might not be interested with. But I am going to be driving something a bit different for this section of the video. I think I'm going to move on to an old Supra Impreza 22B. I love this car, I really do. It's one of my favourite Subarus, just behind the bug-eyed one. But we're going to be driving this around this circuit as well, while I just talk about a few things. And we're going to do it in first-person mode, because I really do like first-person mode. But let's get going. I can't drift in first-person mode very well though, so that's why we weren't doing that earlier. But anyway, on to the channel-related stuff. So, as you've probably noticed, I have not uploaded any videos in the past 2 months, despite the fact that when I came back last time, 2 months ago, I said I'd be uploading like 5 videos a week, and as you can see, that has just not happened at all. There are a few reasons for that though. So when I came back initially, I uploaded quite a few GTA 5 mod showcases, but I wasn't really enjoying making those videos, and I think it was showing in the videos themselves. It wasn't as entertaining as I'd like them to be. And I think the reason is that I'm kind of getting bored of making GTA 5 videos. I'm not getting bored of GTA 5 as such. It's just the way I make the videos is inherently boring by the time I actually start recording them. So pretty much what I'm on about here is, before I make a GTA 5 mod video, I spend about between 1 and 2 hours before making the video just learning about the mod, thinking about other mods that might work well with it, exploring ways I can use the mod that might be different to what you'd expect, that would be fun for a video, and wow, I've got that wrong. But yeah, stuff like that. And that means by the time I come to recording the video, even though I have loads of ideas for it, I've already tested all these ideas, and I already know what's going to happen when I do them. So that means when I'm recording the video, nothing is a surprise to me. I know everything that's going to happen, which means my reactions aren't very good, because I've already seen it happen before. So whereas the first time around, I was really excited and like amazed by what the mod does, the second time around I'm like, oh cool, yeah, I've already seen that. And I think it shows in the videos. And looking at the retention, which is like the average watch time for my videos that I upload, I can see how much of the video my viewers are actually watching. So you guys, how much you watch of the video before you click off and go and watch someone else. And it turned out that the majority of you were only watching about 25 to 30% of the video, and then you were just clicking off. And I can probably see the reason for that. I just don't think my videos were very good. So after seeing that, I kind of lost motivation, because I wasn't enjoying recording the videos. I was enjoying messing around with the mod up to the point of recording the videos, but after that I was just completely bored of them. And I think it was showing in the content I was putting out. But I'm not really sure how I can kind of remedy this issue. I mean, I was thinking I could record the preparation part and then just like cut out clips from that. And I've seen other YouTube channels where they just mess around with the mod in a massive live stream, like they put out a 2-hour video of them just playing around with the mod. They don't learn it beforehand, they just live stream it and mess around with the mod. But I'm not really a fan of that kind of thing, because I like to make my videos kind of short. I mean, they're not really short, but short enough so you could watch it in one go, really. I don't want to put out an hour-long mod showcase. That just seems a bit ridiculous. So I'm not really a fan of the whole live stream, the entire messing around with the mod thing. I'd rather have like a short edited video than that. But I'll have to experiment with a few things, and whoa, I just completely messed up that sequence of turns, didn't I? That was really bad. But yeah, so that's the issues I've been encountering really when it comes to recording videos. I just lost motivation to do it, so therefore I haven't been doing it. YouTube is just a hobby for me. It's not really something that I have to do. So that's pretty much why there hasn't been any videos. But another thing I want to change with the channel is, currently, it's just one game. I just upload GTA 5 stuff, and before GTA 5, between like 2011 and 2014, I was just uploading Minecraft videos. And then I got bored of Minecraft, and then just swapped to GTA 5, and then just exclusively uploaded GTA 5 videos. And now it's getting to the point where I'm getting bored of GTA 5. So what I'm going to do now that's different to the past is I'm going to start doing lots of different games. So you may have already seen I uploaded my first episode of a Starbound series I'm recording with one of my friends, and I'm going to continue to upload that even though it probably won't get many views. I do recommend you check it out though, because I think it's quite funny, but it's up to you really. I am going to keep uploading that though, no matter how few views it gets, because I have fun recording it, and that's the main thing. But I also want to be doing more like racing games. So I've been playing quite a lot of next car game Wreckfest recently, which is like a banger racing game where you just race around really old battered cars, and it's quite fun. I'm probably going to do a few videos on that, because recently it's got Steam Workshop support for mods, so it makes installing mods for the game super easy. And there's some really fun mods for it as well, like there's a Rainbow Road map mod for it, so you can drive American muscle cars around Rainbow Road. It's just the most ridiculous thing. So I'm going to be doing a video on that, and there's also some custom car mods for that game, and a load of other track mods which I want to test out and do videos on. And I was also thinking of doing some videos on BeamNG Drive. You've probably heard of that. I mean, it's quite a popular game. And if you have any suggestions for games that you want to see me play, then feel free to leave them in the comments section. because I'm open to suggestions, really. It doesn't have to be a car-related game, it can be anything, really. Just basically, I'll only play it if I'm having fun playing it. That's kind of where I'm going with this channel. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Just a few explanations for things, but hopefully now I will be back to regularly uploading videos. It might not all be GTA 5 videos, but I do plan to upload a lot more. And of course you'll see the Starbound series being regularly uploaded and a few other games, but I still will be doing some GTA 5 videos, so don't worry about that. There still will be some. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you, hopefully, in the next mod showcase.